As we sow, so do we reap. Why is the universal law of karma so little understood? At its core, karma is simply the law of cause and effect. Even though we cannot perceive it in an obvious way, karma exists as a universal law and is very real. Do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. Galatians chapter 6. No one who does good work will ever come to a bad end, either here or in the world to come. The Vedas, Hinduism scripture. The recompense will always fit the nature of the act. The Quran. 2 key forces drive karma. First, karma is needed for us to learn important lessons so that we can experience and choose differently. It works in a cyclical manner. For example, a person who is cruel to others will, as a result, also suffer cruelty at the hands of others. This will repeat endlessly until the person realizes how painful it is to be treated cruelly. Through this understanding, he will seek not to perpetuate it. The karmic cycle is then completed. He has experienced both sides of the coin and can choose differently because of the lesson learnt. What drives karma on a deep level also is the fact that all of us are ultimately one of the Creator. Understand this simply as us being a part of God, each tasked with having different experiences across life. Thus, actions on others translate to actions on ourselves, quite literally. There are 2 types of karma. First, kriyamana or lesser karma. This refers to the actions we take presently in life and the subsequent results that they generate. These are more immediate and tend to be of a lesser degree. For example, cheating on your partner and having her cheat on you eventually. Second, prarabdha or greater karma. These are issues related to actions that you have taken in other lives. This cannot be avoided and can only be resolved by being experienced. For example, if you were a violent abuser in a past life, in this life you would be very often put in circumstances in which you are subject to abuse. Remember again that this is not divine punishment, but merely universal cause-effect, so that we can experience both sides, gain wisdom, and ultimately choose differently through free will. Karma is normatively neutral and balances both positive and negative action. We can gain positive karma as much as negative one. By being generous in the past, you will receive generosity. Karma strikes heavier for those who are aware of the consequences of their actions. The more man knows, the more he is responsible for. At the end of the day, the point of karma is for us to really be conscious of our words, thoughts, and actions. Know that we are never victims, but are active creators of every situation in our lives. All situations encountered, especially painful ones, are intended to teach us specific lessons. What should you do if you have accrued negative karmic debt? First, accept that whatever is happening is caused by you, and that it has meaning and purpose to it. Next, take appropriate action to alleviate the problem, including emotional acknowledgement and monetary compensation. Lastly, commit to learning this lesson well. These will go a large extent towards closing the karmic cycle. This leads on to the final section. It is possible to transcend karma through the act of forgiveness. This is also known in the Bible as grace. Jesus brought the good news of the gospel that there was a higher law than the law of karma. It is the law of grace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but Christ said, "Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." Therefore, we can transcend karma through forgiveness and grace. In practice, this is achieved through a series of actions. First, accept that whatever is being experienced is not random injustice, but one in which you have created for yourself. Having this understanding, surrender to the situation. Let go and let it play out without reacting negatively to it. Commit to never repeating this again on purpose. Lastly, completely embrace forgiveness in this issue. Truly forgive yourself and others for their roles in this situation. If these steps are sincerely taken at any point in the karmic cycle, it will break and put a stop to the cycle, lifting the karmic debt off your shoulders. This concludes our mini-series on the law of karma. Hope you have enjoyed learning about it. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and share this important information with your loved ones. See you soon for the next spirituality mini-series.